Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, coming back with another Star Wars fan film reaction. We've got another Skyforge joint today, and it is called Rangers on Patrol, a Star Wars Remnant fan film. I love Skyforge films. Consistently high quality, really cool to watch. Some of the best fan films that I've seen, and I love that they just keep coming. You know, give me more of this. We have a description here. It says, Rangers on Patrol is a Star Wars fan film featuring epic space battles and original characters. Created in Blender and inspired by the original trilogy, this short is part of the Remnant series, a collection of cinematic Star Wars animations set in a remote sector, largely cut off from the rest of the galaxy. In this adventure, a squad of X-Wing pilots faces overwhelming odds to protect a lone transport from a pirate ambush. I'm totally down. Space pirates is one of the coolest things in Star Wars, and I wish we explored that a little bit more in the Saga films. Skeleton Crew did a pretty good job of like showcasing what space pirate stuff can be all about. I love that little the little Port Borgo that we got to see. I'd love to spend some more time there. There's so many details everywhere. Yeah, I'm very excited to get into this. So without further ado, Rangers on Patrol. Let's do it! Nice. Starting her off classic. Oh. And the Untamed reaches the Marin sector. The populace depends on Rangers to safeguard their way of life. Among these valiant guardians, some unite to form squadrons and commando teams. These are their stories. Dun dun. That's such a Law and Order. I love it. Ooh! Oh, forget about it. Is that a GR-75 fleeing? Yep, pirates are giving him hell already. Oh, look at those T-65s. The rings of this planet. This is such an incredible backdrop for a space sequence.
You see that, Becker?
Yep, distress signal. Looks like a transport is in trouble on the other side of the moon. A hard burn will get us there in just a few minutes.
Here we go.
Solid voices. Really nice cockpit interiors, too.
Civilian transport, this is Nova Leader responding.
Please, hurry! They've already destroyed our escorts, and our shields can't take much more of this!
We're on our way.
Come on, Nova Squad.
Pretty heavy fire zone down there, boss. Over half a pirate squad and a gunship.
That's too much, even for us. We've got to call for reinforcements.
They don't have that kind of time.
Overwhelming odds. We can do this.
Lock S-foils in attack position.
Doesn't matter how many times I've heard them say that. It
What's the
always
play?
gives me like a
Candace
chill.
and Calloway, go for the fighters and lead them away from the transport. I'm going after the gunship.
Copy that. Calloway, stay on my wing.
I'm right with you.
It really is such a flex that they're spending so much time on facial animation, because that's like one of the hardest things to animate. It's one thing to do a ship in space. Let's go. Ooh! Great POV shot. Take that, gunship. Interesting model of gunship. I don't know that I know that model.
There's too many of them.
Keep at it.
It has the old school Falcon front
It's out of the fight
from
for now.
Space 1999.
Calloway, I'm on the transport.
I'm worried we're going to lose at least one of these Nova pilots.
Cut to the left, Calloway.
Nice.
Thanks, Becker.
There's still a lot of
Calloway
fire
and
around
Becker
the
up here tearing it up.
Coming around.
The score has been fantastic too. Really evocative of like the TIE Fighter attack by John Williams.
I got you. Bank right and dive.
Damn, Nova pilots are a bunch of badasses. Look, they just took out all of the fighters.
Haha, looks like that's the last of them.
Thank you, Nova Squadron.
Rest easy. We'll escort you to the spaceport.
I'm just waiting for an interdictor cruiser to just drop out of hyperspace. Oh, no, we made it. We made it. Oh, this is a cool location, too. Look at these badasses. Pilot on the right kind of looks like Tom Holland a little bit. I think it's the hair. Let's go. That was fantastic. Fantastic. I don't think I've ever come away from a Skyforge fan film without being super impressed with what I've seen. Yeah. Marcus Mosley, Abigail Carey, Hunter LaPaglia. Really good voicing. Look at this long team of 3D asset modelers. Oh, nice. My friend Howie Day worked on this one, too. Yeah, so good. I especially liked the way they didn't make it overly fast, if you know what I mean. I think in some of the more contemporary Star Wars things, they really make the X-Wings really zoomy. Like, they just... And in this one, it was really evocative of the original trilogy, especially that Death Star battle in Episode 4, where it does take a couple beats for the X-Wing to fully pass across the screen, even when they're in the middle of, like, intense maneuvers. And slowing it down like that, I think, really gave it an authentic sensibility in terms of, like, the dogfights that we saw in the originals. Like I was saying during the reaction, it's the ultimate flex with CG when you're spending a lot of time on people's faces. Because, and Skyforge is no different, a lot of these fan films evolved from just exterior shots. It was just, okay, we've got a really cool X-Wing model and a really cool TIE fighter, and we're just going to fly them around. I mean, you couldn't see inside the cockpit because we simply lacked the, you know, the technology for that, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like, we as human beings, like, it's the hardest thing for us to, like, get through that uncanny valley and see a human face, like an expressive face, and buy into that when it's CG. And so I think it's such a testament to the level of technical skill and proficiency that goes into these fan films that, like, they looked great. Those three pilots looked fantastic. The tech at the end, like, it was really, really well done. The score was excellent. I noticed that sound design in there too, like the engine sounds, the lasers. It was all very faithful to the original trilogy. Yeah, this one was a blast. Thank you so much for recommending this one to me. I can't get enough of the Skyforge films. Full-length feature when? Come on, give it to me. I know that is like a big ask, and I understand that I'm asking for an enormous amount of work. It's a very ambitious undertaking to even come up with a 5-minute short with this level of, like, visual fidelity. But it's not going to stop me for asking for it. I want what I want. Yeah, no, this was absolutely fantastic. The biggest, yeah, I can't say enough nice things about all the people involved in this. Like, this is such a labor of love. That's the other thing, too. Star Wars fan films don't make profit. It just can't happen. It's such a heavily corporately controlled IP that when you make a fan film, you're doing it as a labor of love. You're doing it as a celebration of the franchise. You can't make a dime off this. Just you can't. And when you consider that alongside just the sheer amount of work that goes into these projects, like, it really is impressive, and I have the utmost respect for people that make Star Wars fan films. This one was a banger. Can't wait to see what they do next. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this fan film. Check out the rest of the channel for more content, reactions, and reviews. Leave me a comment if you've got a question or something to say, or if you have a Star Wars fan film to recommend to me. I'm trying to react to every Star Wars fan film ever made. There's a link to my Discord server in the description of the video here, and that's a great place to send me fan film recommendations. Keep them coming. I want to watch them all. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.